The fiercest fight in video game history is on. Sega releases Sonic the Hedgehog in June of 1991. Overnight, the tiny blue creature loop-de-loops into the hearts of Americans. He's every bit the instant classic Sega wants and needs. Nintendo market share starts to budge. A little. After other successful premieres in Japan and Europe, Sonic is on its way to break 1 million sold before the year's end. However, Sega management looks to enter the ever-important holiday season with a very odd strategy: give their hottest game away. Executive VP Shinobu Toyota and Sega America Pres Tom Kalinske pitched the idea of bundling Sonic with the Genesis to Sega Japan Pres Hayo Nakayama.
He said to us, "You crazy? We make money from software. And you give that very best title away?" He stood up, he kicked the chair, he started to walk to the conference room door. Then he turned around to Tom Kalinske and said to Tom, "If you believe this is the way to beat Nintendo, do it." We gave Sonic away eventually to 15 million households with our hardware system.
Perhaps the riskiest move of that console's generation pays off. Nintendo, the once untouchable king of console sales, loses the coveted market majority to Sega. It's a dream come true for Sonic's 3 creators.
When Sonic beat Mario, it made me very happy. I went to Universal Studios and everyone asked for my autograph. At that moment, I was like, wow, Sonic is very famous.
We did prove it's possible to defeat the giant if we had the hardware for the new generation.
Sonic to me was like a beloved son. I was very proud of him. I wanted him to continue to grow and continue to make me proud.
Sega and Sonic Team immediately go to work on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Because of the remarkable American launch of Sonic 1, development of the sequel moves from Japan to the newly formed Sega Technical Institute, or STI, in Palo Alto, California.
For Sonic 1, speed was at its max. We had to recreate the program on Sonic 2 because we had to move 2 Sonics at once. So we really needed to focus on speed and the 2-player battling games to introduce the character Tails.
Tails, aka Miles Prower, is a fox born with, well, 2 tails. They allow him to fly for short periods of time in an effort to help Sonic save the world yet again from Dr. Robotnik. Sonic 2 premieres worldwide in November of 1992 among critical and fan-based praise. It sells almost 500,000 units in the first 5 days. Very impressive for that era. It goes on to sell 6 million.
Sonic 2 was a huge success, and it was one of those situations where immediately you have to start thinking, if you're in the games business, how do you top that? What do you do next?
Well, 2 things. You make more games, and you take your big star for a walk up Madison Avenue. Sega and Sonic pen numerous lucrative promotional deals with everyone from Hojos to SpaghettiOs. It's as if the entire commerce world wants to slap the Hedgehog's mug on their product, including the Mac Daddy of all fast foods. Sonic figurines are sold in more than 50 million McDonald's Happy Meals. In Q-score ratings across the nation, Sonic the Hedgehog is more recognizable to children than Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse has had several generations in the American consciousness, going all the way back to 1927. To consider that Sonic has been able to overtake Mickey in Q-score ratings in just a few short years after its introduction is quite amazing.
By late '93, he even inks a deal for a comic book series and a couple of animated TV shows.
I was built for speed and born for danger.
He makes a cameo on The Simpsons and is represented as an enormous balloon in the Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, the first time a video game character has appeared in the long-running Americana centerpiece.
We needed Sonic everywhere. We needed Sonic on TV, in the game, in your bedroom, on your bedroom sheets. You wanted Sonic the Hedgehog all throughout a person's life. We talked about him as though he was alive, as though he was with us. It's kind of strange, perhaps, looking back at it, but we were very much wrapped up in his success.
And success is precisely what Sega desires with their upcoming release, Sonic 3. With Sonic the Hedgehog currently on top of the video game charts, and pretty much every other chart imaginable, what could possibly go wrong with this future? The answer? A whole lot.